Hey guys, my name is Tristan, and if you are new here, please like, subscribe, share, and comment, and hit that bell for all the latest content. So today we are going to talk about the spare tire and the chain that's hanging down there, and that's always been sort of a quality issue or something that's always bothered me. I think Toyota could have done a better job taking care of that chain, and today, well, we're going to address that, and I'm going to show you why it's better to make your Tundra a grower and not a shower. Let's get to it. So let's look underneath the truck, and that chain right there is exactly what I'm talking about. I feel like Toyota could have done a better job tucking that chain away, and I know our spare tire uses a pulley system to lower it, but again, I think it could have done a better job sort of tucking that chain away to sort of give it a cleaner appearance from the rear end. And as you look down here with me, you can see just how long that chain is, and I feel like, again, just shortening the chain could give it a cleaner appearance. And of course, if you're back here, looking here with me, you know we're not using Falcon Wild Peak tires either. We're using Michelin, and the size ratings on this is 265, 70, 18. Now, before we tuck that chain away, I want to go ahead and come here to the rear passenger side and show you guys, in case you weren't aware, that our spare tire sort of tool setup is actually located right back there behind the rear seat of the passenger side. And of course, you got your bottle jack there, and along with the tools back here in this slot right there inside is where you're going to utilize these tools in an effort to lower down that spare tire. Now, one of the things I did invest in was this sort of spare lock key, because again, if you don't have this, anyone can pretty much utilize their tools and take your spare tire. So again, I would highly consider investing in one of these spare locks. One of the cool things about the spare tire lock is it will come with a specialized key with a special pattern and groove, and this is the only thing that can be used to take down your spare tire. So again, just a great security feature that I would highly recommend you invest in. It will cost you roughly about $40 to $50, and I did have Toyota install it for me, because again, those tools that come with your Tundra are universal and can be used with any 22 Tundra to lower your spare tire and steal it. So again, just a great investment security feature that I think that you guys should get for your 22. Now, there are several ways to tuck in that chain, and I've heard people using zip ties, but quite honestly, in the event that I needed to use my spare tire, I didn't want to have to rely upon trying to break that zip tie in an effort to, of course, use my spare tire. So I found these gear ties from Home Depot, which cost roughly about $6, and I also bought this sort of S-binder, which is, I went with stainless, obviously, because it is going to be outside in the elements of, rain and whatnot. But what's cool about the gear ties is that it's very pliable, as you can see here. And, I can pretty much manipulate it however I want, but yet still has the sort of the sturdiness in an effort to potentially be able to hold that chain. So we're going to see how well these work, and we'll go from there. We are now underneath the truck, so what I'm going to go ahead and do, so this is the last link on this chain. I'm going to take the two above that, and I'm going to insert the gear tie through there. And again, guys, there's various ways to do this. This is sort of, I guess, my way of doing it. And so now that it's in there, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to line up two other sort of links right here on the upper portion of it. And right when I get into, so now I went through 1 and 2, I'm going to make a little curl right here at the end to sort of give it that hanger sort of appearance, so that it can make it easier for me to insert through one of these mounting holes for the lug nuts. So now, and also right here, you want to curl this up a little bit, because I'm going to lift this up. I'm just going to go ahead and curl it just to prevent it from sliding down. And so, guys, you can see just how easy it is to manipulate these gear ties, which is why I went with this. And so just by pulling this guy through here, you can already see that the chain's already, shortening, I guess, or, getting higher, so that's away from the visual aspect of it, which is the whole point of this video. And so now that I got it here, what I'm going to go ahead and do is secure it. So we're going to tighten this up here. And again, guys, there's various ways to do this. This is sort of just one of the ways that I feel like would be a little bit easier. And I feel like these gear ties are secure enough to where I don't have to worry too much about them sort of coming off. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do, you can already see it's already lower, but I'm not satisfied just yet. I'm going to try to line up these other two portions of the links with the other gear tie and apply it or mount it over here. So let's take that. And so let's take a look. So we got the two links right here. So I'm going to go ahead and insert it through there. Here's one. And then here's 2. And then let's get the other 2 here. Let's line these up. 3 and 4. I'm going to pull this through. Okay, now I'm going to make sort of that hanger curl as well, just so that I can mount it here now. So let's kind of make that curl a little bit better there. And you see how easy it is to insert it there. I'm going to pull it through. And of course, you got to hold this guy here. If not, your chain's going to slide down. And let's take a look, keep pulling. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to secure this as well. So I found a better way to do this. So now you can see that both sides are fairly similar with just one spin or tie on it. So watch this. I think a better way to secure this would be to sort of tie these down multiple times here. And then once you get enough of a length, I feel like it's secure, you can use the excess of the gear tie, sort of go around and secure it even more. So I'm going to do one side first and the other side. There we go. Okay, now I'm going to do the same thing here. Constantly just going to spin this around, spinning clockwise here, just so I feel like it's secure enough so I know it's not going to go anywhere. And again, I may be doing this, making it more complicated than it is, but again, you know, this is just for me to where I feel comfortable and secure with the idea that the chain's not going to go anywhere, or these, you know, $6 gear ties aren't going to go anywhere either way. Just maybe overdoing it here, but it is what it is. And so got that guy down there, and I'm going to wrap this extra one around here. And there it is. Definitely much better versus that chain sort of hanging down. And again, you know, maybe, you know, over exaggerating or whatnot. But again, it's just, to me, from a quality detail perspective, that was sort of my issue per se with the spare tire. And you can see here that those gear ties definitely did a great job of just tucking it up there, and yet still being able to take those gear ties off in the event that I do need a spare tire. But overall, very happy with the final look. So as we conclude this video, I'm very happy how effective those gear ties were in helping me tuck away that chain from the rear tires. So it's a much cleaner look, and I know it might be over exaggerating it, might be overthinking it, but to me it was a complete eyesore just seeing that chain hang down there. And so now that it's tucked away, it's out of sight, out of mind, it looks much cleaner in my opinion. So, and again guys, more videos to come, and of course the never-ending challenges of balancing YouTube with your professional career. It makes it very difficult to stay consistent, but I'm trying here, guys. And so some other updates as well. Hopefully this month, the GR Corolla Circuit Edition will come in. I've already told Bradley and Toyota, hey guys, keep me posted. And in the event that Corolla doesn't come in for whatever reason, I'm going to go ahead and pull the trigger on that new Civic Type R, man. I just got to have something more fun to drive than that Prius right there, which, don't get me wrong, man, it is a great car. It's one of those cars that you as a car enthusiast would never want, but you really need. But I just need a stick shift, man. That's all it is. And of course, still trying to get Edgar in the video as well. Scheduling, of course, has been very difficult per se with our schedules lining up as far as availability goes. And I did run in to a fellow subscriber / 22 Tundra TRD Pro owner here in Houston, who also happens to be in the medical field as well. So I'm going to try my best to get him on the channel. But until then, you guys have a good one.